So why did I start an online business? That's actually a very good question. I'd worked away from home for approximately 15 years, and in that time I sacrificed a huge amount. I wanted certain things out of life as I got older. I wanted to have more freedom. I wanted to have more money, because obviously money's not stretching the way it used to, and I wanted to be able to spend more time with my family, with all these things, so that I could actually enjoy my time with them and give them experiences possibly that I'd never had. So I had to think long and hard. How do you do this? How do you have a business and work from home? And that's when I started looking online and started looking at other options, which were going to give me basically a job where I work on my own rules, on my own time, doing something that I'm passionate about. I looked at things that I wanted from life, things that we all probably deep down want, more time with our family, financial freedom, more money. There's just not enough money left every month these days at the end. From that, how did I go about it? I basically set that as an example of the way I wanted to live, and then looked at what options I could fit around that in my life. And that's where you start looking online, try and figure out from there, what our options are. What I didn't know at the time was there's a lot of companies out there that'll take your money and maybe not give you what you're looking for. And on looking about and asking the right questions, it was very clear. Some of these companies, through advertising and whatever else they do, they'll promise you the world, and when you get on the other side of the fence, they'll hand you a bloody atlas. I needed someone, because of my experience, my computer skills were okay, marketing skills, I didn't have a clue, I didn't know how to promote the business. I needed someone who would take me by the hand and walk me through my options and possibly give me accountability step by step. And that's when I discovered a guy called Stuart, who has one of the largest online education businesses possibly that I could find. It seemed very well structured. I know from experience, because I went through it, they care a lot. They set small goals, they understand that it's new, so they know that we work through step by step, and each chapter, should you call it, or each module, you're working towards your next one. There's an element of accountability there, and there's a huge amount of support. That's just what I needed. So I jumped on board, and 6 months later I'm here, living a better life, living a much better life, still working and growing what I'm doing, but living a life that I could only have dreamt of before. After I watched Stuart's videos, it was very clear to me that they could give me and put all the tools in place, but obviously it was up to me. I had to commit. I had to dedicate my time, free time, whilst trying to earn money, to something that was a complete and utter learning curve, but I knew once I came out the other end of it, it was going to be great. It was going to change my life, and that sacrifice for that small amount of time, should be whatever it takes, is well worth if you come out the other end and you've got your free time, you've got additional income, you've got all the time in the world to spend with your family, and all the things that I wanted for me. So at that point, I threw myself into the modules, worked hard, and step by step, trust the process, and it is inevitable. If you apply yourself, if you trust the process, in anything you do in life, you will succeed. It's about committing and staying on your path. That's it. It's as plain and simple as that. We're all learning every day of the week, and something that I often have thought about since then was our lives are based around educating ourselves to work for other people, and we never actually stop to think, what if we were to educate ourselves to work for ourselves? Give yourself a set of skills that into your retirement years you can work. It's easy, there's not a huge amount of commitment. You're always going to have money. You're not even going to have to worry about that pension pot, because in theory we can all spare 2 to 3 hours a day. We're going to have a skill set that is so transferable across so many different industries, because everything now is online. So should you want to market someone else's business, or even just market your own, what you've created, your own brand, the skills are there and no one can take them away from you. So you get to harness and tune in and get better and better at what you do, and probably a little bit putting yourself out of your comfort zone. We all know the 9 to 5. We can go to work, go to the gym after, and it's comfortable. But when you actually break that, that's when you start living. So what I would say is, if you're willing to give it a go, guys, click the link, have a look. It's free videos. It doesn't cost you anything other than your time, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side. You have a great community, a lot of support. That's all I can say. It's the best decision I ever made in my life, and that's the honest truth. Stay safe. Best of luck in your future.